After the Gifu Castle and the visit to Hida Takayama town, we are continuing the travels in Gifu Prefecture of Japan, and this prefecture is in the exact center of the country. If you should look from north to south, we are now exactly in the center. And you see all these beautiful mountains all around. These are the Japan Alps, better said the Northern Japan Alps. We are visiting a UNESCO World Heritage Site. What a lucky day! Look where we are. This is the infamous Shirakawago in Japan. This is that very special town, famous for the buildings that are like this here, with thatched roofs. And it's most beautiful in winter when it snowed, and that white line of snow on the roofs creates a nice contrast with the background. And there are many such buildings, so you just have to walk through. And you can even stay. There are many hotels, and ideally is for you to stay in such a building. They are like hotels too, so you could actually stay overnight and wake up in the morning when there are no tourists and have it to yourself. It feels so good to see snow. These are the fire hydrants, so if there should be some fire from here, they can stream on the houses. The Switzerland of Japan. And we are so lucky to have blue sky. Everybody's so excited with the snow. And Shirakawa-go is always so full of tourists, mainly from other Asian countries like South Asia, and like especially now, see how the snow is sparkling here like diamonds. Many of them do not have snow in their countries, so that's why they especially enjoy the snow here, not only the interesting landscape. This scenery is really a photographer's paradise, and many of these houses are lodgings, so you can stay there overnight. However, they get sold out sometimes even 1 year in advance. People from all over the world want to come here to get that picture-perfect postcard. So much snow, like whipped cream on a cake. And actually we are lucky, because last year they did not have snow until February. And this is another factor, the global warming. You never know when you travel how it's going to actually be when you get there. But we are really lucky. Look at the snowman. And one of the greatest attractions in wintertime is the famous annual Shirakawa-go light-up event. Light will be projected on the houses to make the snow sparkle at night for a few hours. However, that is only on Sundays, 3 last Sundays of January, and then 3 in February. That's all. And everybody wants to take a picture of the Shirakawa-go with lights up on the snow, and that's why it gets sold out a year in advance. But you might still have the chance to take a bus tour, and you will just be driven here and watch the beautiful light up, and then they take you back to a hotel in another city nearby. Here we have a close-up on these famous thatched roofs that we actually can see many cultures on our planet have such roofs, but these in Japan are less and less because there are not many people who have the knowledge how to fix and repair this type of roof. That's why this is something really special and world heritage. However, if Shirakawa-go is sold out, you can also go to Gokayama. It is another very similar looking village in Toyama Prefecture. And now we are climbing up to the very famous viewpoint from where you can see the entire city and the houses. And so most of the postcards are being shot from up here. And you can walk uphill from the town, but I've heard they also have like a shuttle bus that can take you directly to the parking lot at the top. And this is how it looks from the above viewpoint, where you can see the entire village. It's so nice to check on every single house and notice the difference of architecture. This one that we have now at the center is really cute with those many windows. And this village even has a hot spring where you can stay overnight or just go there to have a hot bath. So I very much recommend you to try that out. And you should definitely try to stay here at least one night so that you can enjoy it to yourself in the early mornings and evenings after the tourists have left. It is expensive but totally worth it. This time we came here with a bus tour from Nagoya City, and they gave us 90 minutes to enjoy in this place. So it's nothing like going to restaurants or eating. You just run and take in the landscape and pictures, but it is really wonderful enough, especially if you don't have much time to travel. And Shirakawa-go has a live camera online where you can observe the city and you can see if there is snow and how the weather is, and then decide to come here. The thatched roof houses were built in 1800, and you see the shape is so to counter the very heavy weight of snow. This area has one of the heaviest snowfalls in Japan. And then the position of the houses is so to counter the wind, but also to have sun on the roofs to make sure that the summers are cool and the winters are warm. And guess what they were doing in the attics of these houses? They were growing silkworms, because silk is one of Japan's very amazing products. Nowadays there are no silkworms here anymore because you see the souvenirs they sell is a lot of anime and computer game characters, pop music celebrities, cosplay, and the modern Japan. And this part is a museum where you have to pay entrance, and they also have restaurants, and sometimes they have flowers by the season. And then here are all the buses waiting for us.